Hello there. Come in and have a seat. I've just made a pot of tea. I'd like to talk about something today that nobody warned me about. Retirement. Not the financial side, not the paperwork, not the planning, but the feeling of it, because nobody told me retirement could feel this strange. Now, before anyone becomes concerned, let me reassure you. I'm not saying retirement is bad. Far from it. There are some lovely things about retirement. No alarm clocks, no morning rush, no urgent emails that somehow survive perfectly well until tomorrow. I've always found that one amusing, but retirement has a funny way of surprising people. Many spend years preparing for it, saving, planning, dreaming. Some even count down the months, and then one day it arrives, and suddenly nobody needs us anywhere at 9 o'clock. Now that sounds wonderful, and in many ways it is, but it can also feel surprisingly strange. Nobody talks much about the first ordinary Tuesday, not the retirement party, not the farewell cake, not the speeches, the Tuesday afterward, the one where you wake up and realize there is nowhere you're required to be, no meeting, no deadline, no report, no schedule, just you. And for a moment you think, well then, what exactly am I supposed to do now? I think many of us underestimate how much structure our working lives provide. Even the parts we complained about, the routine, the rhythm, the expectation that somebody, somewhere, was counting on us to show up. Then retirement quietly removes much of that structure. And while freedom is wonderful, freedom can also feel unfamiliar. We spend decades wishing for more choices. Then one day we wake up and discover we have choices all day long. And that can be surprisingly exhausting. When I was younger, I imagined unlimited free time would solve nearly everything. Now I'm not entirely convinced. Some days I can spend 20 minutes deciding whether I should clean out a cupboard. Then spend another 20 minutes congratulating myself for considering it. Retirement brochures never mention that part. Have you noticed? Everyone in retirement brochures is walking on a beach. Every single one of them, smiling, perfect weather, perfect hair. Apparently, nobody in retirement brochures has ever spent half an hour looking for their glasses. I did that once. They were on my head. One of the biggest surprises in retirement is discovering that we're still ourselves. The same quirks, the same habits, the same tendency to walk into a room and forget why we went there. Only now do we have a little more time to think about it. For many years, our identity becomes connected to what we do. Teacher, nurse, business owner, manager, electrician, engineer, caregiver, problem solver. People depend on us. Then retirement arrives and asks a question we may never have considered before. Who am I when I'm not doing all those things? That's an interesting question. And if you don't have an answer immediately, that's perfectly all right. I don't think retirement is something we master overnight. I think it's something we grow into. One day at a time, one season at a time, one cup of tea at a time, and perhaps that's the most important thing I've learned. Retirement doesn't arrive with a handbook. Most of us are figuring it out as we go, and that's perfectly all right. You don't stop mattering because you retired. You don't stop being interesting. You don't stop contributing. The shape of those things simply changes, and change takes adjustment. That's all. Adjustment, not failure, not a mistake, not something that's wrong with you. Just adjustment, and adjustment takes time. Far more time than most people admit. So if retirement feels a little strange right now, if some days feel exciting and others feel uncertain, if you're still figuring out who you are in this new chapter, please know you're not alone. Many people feel exactly the same way. We simply don't talk about it often enough. And perhaps we should, because the moment we do, something interesting happens. We stop feeling broken and start feeling human. That's exactly why this channel exists. We'll talk about retirement, but we'll also talk about confidence, purpose, money, friendships, simplifying life, finding joy in ordinary days, learning new things, and occasionally laughing at ourselves when life becomes wonderfully ridiculous. My hope is that this becomes a place where you can slow down for a few minutes, have a cup of tea, and leave feeling just a little better than when you arrived. Not because life suddenly became perfect, but because sometimes a small shift in perspective can brighten the day. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, I'd love for you to join me. And if retirement surprised you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. What was the part nobody warned you about? Until next time, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and remember, I think you're going to be just fine.